Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Fleet here at the Wizards Wagon, and I'm going to talk to you about some comics that came out this week. First, I want to talk about this little freebie right here. It's the Hellfire Gala guide. This is mostly an in-universe kind of thing for the X-Men. There's an event coming up where they're throwing a ball, kind of like the Met Gala. And so there's an interview with Emma Frost in here. You can see there's like this thirst trap for Colossus right here. And then you can see all the kind of costumes and stuff they'll be wearing at this ball. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is free. We got a bunch of them, so you can just come on and grab one if you want. Now the stuff you got to pay for. So first off, from Boom Studios, we got Berserker #2. This is the Keanu Reeves comic. This is the second issue, which has been flying off the shelves. We get into the kind of background of his character, who is this immortal, demigod, for lack of a better term. So he's recalling his story. So he's telling you what he remembers from when he was a child, before his powers activated, and all that stuff right there. So it's very cool. Pick that up. Then from DC Comics, we have Robin #1. This follows Damian Wayne. Now, while he's technically dressed up as Robin, I don't even know if he's really going to be going by that, because he's kind of disaffiliated himself from Batman and also from the League of Shadows. And so here he's going on a kind of a vengeance run. He beats up Bane's father to get in this underground fight club to get to this island that is basically just the island from Mortal Kombat. And so you need a special invitation to come to. It's all the best killers and fighters, and this is on this hidden place. And the winner becomes like the heir to the Lazarus League or whatever. And it's pretty cool. It has a really shocking conclusion to it. Not going to show you that because you should read it. But it's definitely Mortal Kombat. This is what it is. Then, also from DC, this graphic novel right here. This is Deceased, Dead Planet. So this is 5 years after the first DC story, where the anti-life equation is corrupted and turns everyone on Earth into kind of like anti-life zombies. And it ended with Superman and Batman, and I think Wonder Woman was gone too. They all kind of died, and for one reason or another. And so this is what's left on the planet, trying to save the rest of humanity from this anti-life virus. So it's very cool. If you haven't read this, please give it a shot. Now to Marvel, we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man #25. This is the beginning of Miles' Clone Saga. This has a full spread cover right here, so you can see the Miles clones on this side and Miles right here. And inside, you see that he's just dealing with doppelgangers that are walking around. They may or may not actually look like Miles underneath the costume, but they are wearing his costume. And Peter Parker's here to help because he's had to deal with this in the 90s. So very cool. And if you haven't been reading this before, you can just read it with this issue. You don't have to worry about anything. Then, also from Marvel, we got Star Wars Darth Vader #11. So for you Star Wars fans out there, this has been a run of issues where Darth Vader has been getting into, mysteries from the prequel trilogy, and also dealing with setting up stuff for the more recent trilogy. And this is him attacking the Emperor head on while riding a giant alien that he found from a previous issue, because the Emperor got mad at Vader for looking into his past. It's a whole thing. This has been one of the best Star Wars comics just ever. So check that out right there. Then we're gonna go to Image. I don't ever talk about Spawn, but this is Spawn 317. This is the conclusion to this kind of Spawn battle royale that's been going on, where you have Al Simmons Spawn and you got the medieval Spawn fighting the Omega Spawn. And I know I said a lot of spawns, and it's kind of crazy. But what we learn is we get to see more Spawn stuff, and this is going to lead into a new book called Spawn Universe. So this is the conclusion of it. As things get crazy, and if you remember, the Omega Spawn was kind of this end game for Image Comics, like the United Universe. There was a series called I think it was called Image United. It never finished, so no one knows what happened in it. But yeah, Todd McFarlane is using that villain here, so this is pretty cool too. Last thing we're going to talk about is Helm Greycastle. So this is a book that's kind of like it's like a D&D, Dungeons and Dragons story, but it's based in Aztec history and lore. So you have these, you have like orcs and elves and all this other stuff, but then you also have like, Aztec kings and emperors and gods and stuff like that in here too. And it's been written with great care. And then additionally in the back, there's rules to play this, this game with its own settings and like that as well. And that's what I got. Thanks for watching.